guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today I decided to build a tiny house. I did do this one. I edited it and I did everything, and then it just wasn't uploading to YouTube, or I couldn't find the file or something like that. I don't exactly remember what happened, but I was mad because I loved that house, and I still do love that house. And I guess I could have done a house tour kind of that house, but A, I'm not really sure where it is, and B, part of the issue was I realized after I edited it and rendered it that I never actually put a bathroom on. So I just decided to do a little bit of a redo today for you. I really like how this one turned out. The only thing I like better about the other one that I did is I incorporated a lot of cabinets and stuff like that, and I just think the way those looked and turned out were really cool. Like I said before, I have no idea where that footage actually went of me building it, and I don't know if I still have that house in my origin. If I do, then I'll insert some screenshots here, but I doubt I do. And so yeah, I thought I would just build this house and upload it. I had a really hard time finding decor for it, because in the countertops in my kitchens I like to add fruit bowls and stuff like that, but there was only really one empty countertop by the end, and that was just a struggle. And also I really wanted to find a rug for the living room, but the living room is so tiny and a weird corridor kind of thing there that there weren't really any good rugs that fit it. But one benefit of the tiny house was I could buy a little bit more expensive appliances. I mean, here I have an unlimited budget, but I think in the end this house ended up only being $22,000, something like that. And I loved those gray countertops, and I got rid of them because I wanted to add more color. And I just realized I totally could have kept those. And yeah, here you see me struggling with the rugs. It was really hard, because some of the rugs that I remember thinking, oh, these are so tiny, I have nowhere to put them. They just ended up being too big for the space, which is hilarious. And this rug here that I have, I just don't liking the color, and I ended up ditching this whole green living room color scheme. Originally I was going with green because that's what I went with in my original tiny house, and I wanted to continue that, but I ended up just stitching it. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoy this house. It is available on Origin. My Origin ID is RosesRockSimmer, the same as my YouTube. And yeah, it's also in the description. All my links are in the description if you guys didn't know that. And those curtains, the flower ones that I put up just a second ago, I never really find a place for those with windows, and I really love that I did. Usually I'll have them in a bed or with a painting or something like that, and it's really cool. But yeah, in a second here you see I totally redo the kitchen because I decide I like to go with a different kind of color scheme that I'm going with here. I couldn't think of the words. I don't know if I'm going to talk for this or just have music in the background. I already have music in the background, but I don't know if I'm going to make it more prevalent. I think I'm probably just going to talk and ramble on, because I'm in a rambly kind of mood. So yeah, here I'm redoing the whole entire layout. Well, not layout, the whole color scheme. And then I realized I don't have any wall colors on or anything, and finding a color that I wanted for the bedroom was really hard, because I wanted it a lighter version of the green on the pillow, but there really isn't that, so I just went with that, the minty color. Not my favorite though. And yeah, the bathroom is fairly easy. I always like to go with whites and with a little pop of color in the walls in my bathrooms. I don't know why. All my bathrooms tend to be the same. I always do the same countertop with the same sink with the same mirror. I just really like that. And here you see me struggling to get the move objects sheet down. That was funny. And yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of decor. I was gonna put that towel thing in the shower, and then I realized, wait, that wouldn't actually make any sense whatsoever, because the towel would get soaked immediately. Yeah. And like I said before, I'm in a really, really rambly mood, so this is probably just gonna be one giant ramble fest, because I honestly enjoy just videos that are down to earth and like rambly, and other than just playing music, and the music I have in the background that I chose, it's kind of boring music, and I kind of feel like not finding a more upbeat one, so yeah. The lights, I decided to go with like some fun options for the lights, because, I mean, why not? In the bedroom, I don't remember what lights I go. Oh yeah, I just go with plain in the bedroom, just because it's such a tiny bedroom that I feel like a light in there would just make it way too. And then I do add some candles in because I like candles. There isn't that much decor in this house, just because, like I said before, it's hard to find space for all the decor, and I didn't want to take up space with just decor. And wow, I just said decor like so many times. That was crazy. By far my favorite part of the house, it comes up in the very end, is I made like a sort of outdoor living area, like a fire pit and benches, and I just love it so much. And here I'm struggling to find wall art that matches the bedroom and sort of the theme for the house, which I don't really know how to describe the theme for the house because I don't really have one. It just sort of did colors, like in each room. Like this room is like sort of neutrals and like green. And I just sort of like went along as I went. I had no plans at all. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I had to check my phone. My dad texted me. Oh, I think I have to go in with this rug in the end. Do I? I actually don't even remember. See, I tried so many rugs, I don't even remember which one I even ended up going with. Oh. There's this giant pause right here because I'm texting. If there's ever just like a random pause, it's probably not because I'm thinking it's probably because I'm texting. And here I really wanted to go with the zebra. There's like a gold zebra print. But I didn't think it matched the curtains, but I was like borderline whether it did or not, so I just like left it the way it is. And I thought I changed the color of the couch, but I don't think I do now that I'm watching this full out. Wait, I don't know what, oh, I was texting there. And here I'm trying to find a rug for the kitchen because I feel like I really loved this flooring, but I wanted something like a little bit more. I don't know. I can't really honestly can't explain the way I was thinking. When I was just like going along like I said before. And yeah, originally I made this porch because I wanted an outdoor living space. And the porch like a spot where like eventually they could put chairs and stuff out. But then I decided to make a whole outdoor living area. You'll see that and it comes up in just a second. And I'm sorry I keep referring to it, but I just really, really love the way it turned out. This house probably took me about 40 minutes to build, which I think is pretty good because it would have taken longer, but it was smaller and not a lot of decor. And I've said decor so many times, and I've said small so many times. And I've said so many times. I need to stop doing that. In my last video, I don't know if you saw it, but I forget what I said. I literally just edited it, like 40 minutes ago, because I filmed them back to back. I kept saying something so many times. I think it was and like. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, in my original tiny house, I had like bushes and stuff, I think, if I remember correctly. And I was trying to recreate that originally, and then I decided not to. And here I'm trying to turn the move objects cheat off, but I was really struggling to turn it off because I couldn't remember the cheat. I knew it was move objects, but I thought it was move object for whatever reason. So yeah. And in a second I'm going to start building my favorite part. Da, 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 da. There we go. So yeah, I started off with some pavers. These are my favorite Sims pavers, I think. Yeah, these are the ones I like the best. And as you can see, I'm sort of blocking out an area. And then I remember these wind chimes. Not outdoor living. Oh, I forget what that stuff pack is called. Oh, backyard stuff. I'm not really too familiar with that, like, content because I bought it relatively, like, a couple months after it was released, and I didn't have much time to play it before. I think I bought it at the same time I bought City Living came out. And so, yeah. What am I doing here? Probably texting again, knowing me. I always figure in speed builds it won't be awkward, but I just realized there's a giant pause, and I could have edited that out, but quite frankly, it's 9 o'clock now. It's 9 o'clock in the night, and I don't feel like going through that process. Oh, and then I'm just adding these little flowers, which I really love. And you'll see in a sec, or I probably already turned it on. I turned Move Objects back on after all of that struggle to turn it off. Or, no, I haven't. I turned it off after I turned it on after I had that lavender. I'm seriously loving this rambling. If you guys like this rambling, give this video a like and comment down below that you think I should have all my builds be like this, because, I don't know, this is a little sort of like, not therapy, because I'm not ranting about anything, but I don't know, it's just fun. Because I like to know the builders, like, the way they're thinking as they're building it, and a lot of times people don't do that. And so yeah, I originally had the lavender going all around, but I decided I didn't like that look. I just liked it in that little area. Gives a little bit of privacy, but not too much. And so yeah, I'm pretty much wrapping up this build now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe. And yeah, so that's it. Have an awesome day. Bye.